big cheer, please, from all the women who hate oral sex.
Yay!
Just you! There's a bloke next to her right now. See! Everyone else does. Just you on your own. You're alright.
Joking.
You were joking, were you? Right. Too late. Oh, bless you. Oh, you're alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine. You're good. Okay. Who are you out with tonight?
My friend.
Your friend. Hello. She didn't shout out. She's probably more popular than you.
Dead.
What? Sorry?
My husband died.
Your husband died?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I can get the gig out of this hole. Thanks for throwing that curveball in. It was going quite fucking well up until then, wasn't it? I mean, made a little joke about the fact that, you know, you're in the army, things might be a bit more fatal. Jokes about paramedics, there might be an accident. We fucking got through that. My husband's dead. Let's see how you deal with that. Okay, genuinely?
No, seriously.
Oh, seriously? Okay, right. Sorry for your loss. Thanks for coming to comedy. I mean, it's an odd place for a wake, but I'm pleased for the trade. I mean, post-Brexit era, we need your dollar, so thanks for coming along. Hope it was a fitting send-off. Wait, oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. Fuck it, are you going to get married again? Never? No, did you say no? Well, sorry, I can't hear you, sorry, what did you say? No, fine, okay. I just, if you ever feel like you want to, I'd recommend it. I mean, I don't know the reasons for whether you split up with somebody, whether because they die or because they move away, or whether you kill them. Fuck it, you might have killed them. I mean, you might be sat there clenching the fucking ear, he's dead, You know, I'm not rescuing this, but fucking let's go through anyway. She started it. She could have lied. How is he? He's at home. You might well be. Somewhere backstage, the final act is going, do not bring me onto this shit, shit. Absolutely not coming on this stage. All I'm saying is I got married again. I do thoroughly recommend it. And admittedly, my first wife didn't die, but fuck me, I've kept my fingers crossed for years. That's a joke. She can't die. She's undead. So. No, but that's the general point I'm making, by the way. I do recommend to everybody. I do recommend getting married again. It's just a lot better the second time round. It's just, you just learn. And by the way, if you're sat there thinking, but if I get married, I want it to be forever, I'm really pleased you think like that. But statistically, it won't happen. It's over 50% of marriages won't last. And if you've had a relationship fail, a long-term relationship, and you're thinking, oh God, that sounds quite miserable, it's not your fault. It's never your fault. It's actually the fault of medical science. Because 2,000 years ago, when all the world religions came up with the rules about you had to be together forever, it was a piece of piss back then, because back then, we all lived to 36. So people going like, should we be together forever? What? A year and a half? Let's do it. You know, I mean... Whereas now, we all live to like 80 to 90 to 100. Not everyone, obviously, but statistically, I mean... Just thought kind words there would have helped. Anyway, Now, I'm going to join him, aren't I? It's fine. It's better that way. Anyway, no, the thing is, mate, we are going to live for ages, and it's astonishing to think that people get married, like age, I don't know, 25, 30, and think they're going to be with someone forever, because what are the chances of that person being interesting for 70 fucking years, right? I am a professional entertainer. My job up here is to try and make you happy, right? If I go 5 minutes longer than I should, you're going to get a bit fidgety. Imagine being with someone who's not actually trained to be interesting and funny for 70 fucking years, right? What chances are you going to want to stay with them? You'll be able to walk up and down Britain in a generation's time and see people everywhere holding hands, walking down the road going, why aren't you fucking dead yet? Just want to fuck someone else. Might not have been that. I can't even see daylight from the bottom of this hole now. very well at changing the subject. And the thing is, right, and I do genuinely mean this, it's, you know, move on. I mean, if you're in a shit relationship right now, and this is going out to everybody in the room, okay, if you're in a relationship that's rubbish and you're thinking, I don't want to split up because I don't want to be on my own, you will find someone else. Statistically, you live longer, there's more people on the planet, you will find someone else. Fuck it, even if you're happy anyway. Give them the heave-ho, you will get better. It's a bit like an iPhone. You think you're happy with the one you've got, and then a new one comes in, you're like, ah, what was I doing with that shit? I can only recommend the upgrade. And don't think for a minute though, because I gave my ex-wife a bit of a kicking there, that in some way I'm bitter and angry. If you've got a chance to chat to me on stage, hopefully a lot of people will attest to this, because people in the room come up to me and say hello after a show. I'm quite a positive, chipper, sort of upbeat individual. My ethos, very much in life, the philosophy is that I look back at everything that's ever happened in my past, no matter how dark and miserable, and always try to see the positive. So yes, fair enough, my first wife did spend the majority of the time while we were married allowing one of my colleagues to repeatedly put his knob inside her, okay? But he did spend half that time taking it back out again. So, see, it wasn't all bad. That's the point I'm making. Concentrate on the positives. Bad news, good news, bad news, good news, bad news, good news. Always in on good news, you see, like a fairy tale. In fact, when I look back at it, the only thing I get angry about, it was the assumption when the relationship went sour that it was my fault. This whole idea that men are all players and women are all virtuous, which is statistically not likely. There's going to be loads of women out there who are unfaithful. They just don't get the bad rap for it. I mean, the reality is, I'm desperately monogamous. I could never be unfaithful to somebody because it would just hurt me too much from the empathy. I'll give you an idea how boringly faithful I am. I can't even masturbate thinking about other women without feeling like I'm being unfaithful to my wife. I know it's ridiculous. I have to spend the 10 minutes beforehand imagining she's died. It's the only way to make it okay. It's like, oh, car crash, very sexy, do recommend it. So, see, there you go, we changed it to relationship tips. If everybody was fine. So, right, well, we've got a fabulous final act coming on now. Let's see if she can get out of this fucking hole. So,